bumbling, inept. Sometimes I get the feeling that all the talent is with the opposition.
Sorry, sir.
No, not you, Cross. Not yet, anyway. Come in.
The Lubin file, sir.
Thank you. Is Callum in yet?
Well, you gave him a day's leave of absence.
Telephone
sir.
is flat.
I have done 3
Well,
times.
telephone again.
Yes, sir.
All right, Miller, get out. You read this?
Yes, sir.
You know where he is?
Well, he's in prison. He goes for trial in a month's time.
Yeah, maybe. Why did he give himself up, Cross?
Well, asylum.
After what he'd done? Not a hope. Why?
The KGB after him?
Certainly not. He served them well and faithfully. You know the jobs he's done?
Well, it's in the file, yes, sir.
Oh, no, it isn't. Not all of it, anyway. Besides this little lot, he got hold of the Atropos missile, the Petronius tank, and the full background of our Middle Eastern commitment. Only 5 copies in the world. 1 for each of the chiefs of staff, 1 for the PM, and 1 for the foreign secretary. And he got photostats. He had a contact, you see. A beauty. Contact with the spying, Lubin was controller. Contact's name's Remington. Officially, he's in records office. Unofficially, he's an archivist of top secret documents, cleared right up to here. And Lubin got him.
Oh, he sounds a bit of a whiz kid, sir.
He's Callan's age.
What happened to Remington, sir?
I had him picked up this morning.
Well, shouldn't he be handed over to special branch?
Possibly. For the moment, I want him here.
Well, it's a bit unusual, isn't it, sir?
Where the devil is Callan? Oh, he's an unusual man. Like Lubin. They also got hold of another document.
Sir?
A very rare document. Only 2 copies exist. One here, the other in archives. The names of our controllers in Prague, Budapest, Warsaw, Moscow, East Berlin.
My God.
Yeah, Lubin didn't get it out, but he's got the names all right. Here. That's why I wanted him. That's why he gave himself up.
I'm afraid I don't quite follow that, sir.
If you wanted to hide from me, James, can you think of anywhere safer than prison? Except perhaps a graveyard? Yes.
Callum, sir.
Well, put him on.
That's just it, sir. I'm afraid there's still no reply.
Damn. Lubin's courageous and ruthless, of course. One expects that. He's also extremely clever.
To get all that information, it must be.
Not only that. Just think. 2 of our people went after him. He was under no illusion of what happened to him when they brought him here. So, he surrendered to the police, who were naturally delighted to offer him free board and lodging. And protection.
All the same, sir, considering what he's done.
Good Lord, James, you don't suppose he's confessed to everything, do you? Lord, no. Just enough that they can prove, so they can keep him inside, away from me. For how long? 10, 15, 20 years?
There is one thing you've forgotten, sir.
Indeed?
The KGB may try and get him out. They always do if they can, otherwise their operatives wouldn't be so keen on risking prison.
I hadn't forgotten that. No doubt Lubin hasn't forgotten it either. At least I hope not. It'll make everything so much simpler when we lift him ourselves.
Sir?
Send him in. Where the devil have you been?
Leave of absence, sir.
You picked your day for it.
Why, what's up?
Lubin.
Lubin? Well, he's in the nick.
Yes. And I want him out before the KGB get him back.
Oh, I see.
Yes, I believe you do. Do you see, Cross?
Yes, sir, you want us to kill him.
Precisely. We've no alternative. It's time for Lubin to go.
Good man, Lubin. A bit dodgy.
I don't think so. He'll be expecting to be lifted by the KGB.
Lifted. Well, it's a team job, isn't it?
Of course. Right, you lead. Pick who you like.
James. One other. Mellor, I suppose, if he's free.
You don't want a Russian speaker?
No. We'll have to work this as a contract, won't we? I want Mellor because he's a heavy and an athlete. We'll all be athletes, mate, by the time this is finished.
Lock expert?
Who else, me?
Anything else?
Where is Lubin?
Castle View.
I spent 6 lovely months there once. Yeah, right, well, big vehicle. I don't know, petrol tanker, something like that. And of course, sir, we will need the Russian code words. Oh, Lubin's not going to budge out of that cell if we don't get him right, is he? Who were his contacts?
He only had one.
A Remington record.
I suppose he's disappeared.
No, he's with interrogation. You'll see how they're getting along, will you? Tell them it's urgent.
Oh, come on, I don't want to
Go along, come on. Something amuses you, Cross?
Just Mr. Callan, sir. He's a bit, tender-hearted for this game sometimes.
You've never been down to the interrogation room, have you?
No, sir.
I think perhaps you should. Might have to curb your sense of humor. This job is not going to be easy.
You're wanted on the telephone.
You're wanted on the telephone. In English, not Russian.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Unpleasant, was it?
Yeah, you could call it that.
This code phrase. You sure it's on? It's hardly relevant to a prison, is it?
Look, I tell you, I'm sure it's genuine.
Now we've got to get it to him. Any ideas?
Yeah, I got one. And you're going to have to ask the Home Office for a favour.
Must I?
Yeah, I'm afraid you must if you want Lubin out. Look, I want a fellow in there with him. And I know just the man.
Right. Friday suit you.
Friday? Soon as that?
Well, this is a KGB job. There's a Russian ship due off Deal on Saturday morning, and Lubin knows about it. It should help with our little fiction, don't you think?
You sure he knows about it?
Cost me 5,000. I'm sure.
All right, well, Friday it'll have to be then. Where do we do him?
Yeah, Deal.
Well, blimey, that's over 200 miles from the prison.
263. But you, the section, didn't kill him. KGB did.
Oh, I see. Then put him off a Russian ship that happens to be off Deal. You are a cunning old...
Bastard, hmm? Odd enough isn't true. Ah. What favour do I ask?
I bet you never even seen a night and lock. I could be there forever.
Will you listen to me?
Of course, mind you, I could go into the prison tonight, couldn't I? I could break in, you know, take a little impression of it. Or something. Good wax now.
Be quiet. Sit down. This came for you.
That's just what I've always wanted. A night and lock.
It'll help then.
Oh, too right, it'll help. Won't be the same pattern as the one that's in the nick, but then the night and never make two the same anyway. Still, a man who can't practice on it, can't I? Just as a matter of interest, sir, when did you get it?
Yesterday. As soon as I heard they had one at Castleview.
You really want Lubin, don't you?
So do you.
What?
That list of names that Lubin has, they're marked for death.
Oh, yes, so I would have supposed.
Lubin added another name himself. Yours.
You are joking, sir. Right, that's it. I mean, it's off, innit? I mean, I can't do it. Look, I walk into that cell, mate, he recognised me,
There's
won't
no
he?
description, no photograph, just a name. Look, I can't let Cross handle this. It's too risky.
So I'm stuck with him.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Don't forget the lock.
No.
There is one other point. It would seem that in the eyes of certain people, you're beginning to be a top man.
What Was that your other point, sir?
You take care. Good luck.
Yeah.
Mr. Brenner reported in, sir.
Indeed.
The tanker went through Bettis hangar at 0923. Mr. Cross was driving and Mr. Callum beside him.
Excellent. Soon be over. How about some coffee?
How could Lubin have known?
Lonely. Shared the same cell, didn't they?
Damn fools, they should have been told. Phone Miller. All right, go on.
We caught Lubin. We killed him. We left his body in a ditch with a gun nearby.
It'll be found.
It's bound to, sir. They move timbers from there every day.
Splendid. KGB murdering their own people, that should discourage them very nicely. Cross,
Yes, sir.
get my flask from the car, will you? We could all do with a drink.
Yes, sir.
Thanks.
How was he?
It was damn good. He saved my life anyway, for what it's worth.
You, I take it, killed Lubin. Won't come as a surprise to them anyway.
What?
The KGB. They seem to regard you as a top man here. Or had you forgotten?
Oh, no, sir. I haven't forgotten. You regard me as the top man, sir?
Oh, undoubtedly.
Not so long ago, I remember you were telling me that I was on probation. Going to a psychiatrist's mill and all that claptrap. I presume that's all over now.
All finished.
Yeah. Well, of course it would, wouldn't it? Be all finished. Me being your top man.
Right, so. Top man gets the top jobs. They're usually the most dangerous.
And the dirtier.
Future, they'll all be yours. Come here.
Russian.
Yeah. There'll be other ships and airplanes coming all the time. Be other lists, too. Won't have your name on them. You better remember that.